大家好，我是 Jack。我一直在做一件事情，就是帮普通人把英语口语练到真正流利，不是背单词那种啊，也不是什么死学语法，而是让你真的能够开口说出来，说得很自然 ，very native。当然了，先提醒一下啊，接下来这条视频呢是全英文教学 ，all in English。但你不用紧张，你可以调慢速，也可以打开字幕啊。Everybody， 如果你能够跟下来，哪怕是一部分，你已经比你想象中强很多了。Hey, you ready for a challenge? Let's see how right your sounds really are. So, say this with me 3 times fast. 30 things thinking thankfully. 30 things thinking thankfully. 30 things thinking thankfully. Can you finish it in 20 seconds without turning think into think? Most people can't. And that's why you're here.If you can say it, clearly and fast, you've already got good control of your mouth muscles. If you can't, perfect. We're about to learn how to train them. In this module of the mini-pack course, we'll explore 4 short loops. Loop 1, think or think. Loop 2, the mouth challenge. Loop 3, the power pairs. And loop 4, the flow and feel zone.Each with its own focus and ending quiz to test your ears and your mouth as well. Stay until the end of every loop to take the quiz and see how much sharper your pronunciation becomes. Why pronunciation matters? Let me share a little story. One of my students was studying in the UK. He wanted to borrow a knife from his landlord.And said, well, he should have said, I need your knife. But his and were mixed up. So it sounded like, I need your life. The landlord froze for 3 seconds before smiling nervously. That's what one little sound can do in turning a request into a crime scene. So pronunciation isn't about being fancy. It's about being understood, right? Well, even perfect grammar.Can't save a wrong sound. Now, let's talk about why pronunciation is so tricky and why you can't just figure it out by yourself. See, you've got 2 rows of teeth and 1 tongue. All right, let's say this is tongue. That's it. So such a tiny space, right? But within this small area, English creates around 48 different sounds. 48, can you believe it?That means every single one depends on how your tongue touches your teeth, how wide your mouth opens, and where the ear escapes. That's why pronunciation looks simple, but feels so complicated, because every tiny move changes the sound actually, right? Well, other languages like Russian or Spanish have their rolling R.and big tongue sounds. They're hard, yes, of course, but they use big, clear muscle moves. Well, English, it's all micro movements, precise, tiny, and detailed. That's why I think you need someone to guide you through the whole process, not just listen and try to guess. It's not going to work. So if you've been trying to fix your pronunciation just by yourself, stop struggling alone. That's not going to work. It's not guesswork. It's muscle work. And that's what we're going to train here. Together. All right, let's train together. First, you have to understand how to make these sounds. As in, think. Try to put your tongue, let's say this is my tongue, put your tongue lightly, between the teeth and blow the air out. No voice, just air. As in, sink. It's different. Pull your tongue back, behind your teeth, and let the air slide through a narrow gap. No tongue between the teeth this time, everybody. So first, let's say think, thought, 30, 3. Now add a contrast group for sink, sing, song, sister, and 7. Now speed up. Alternate between T group and a group. That's how your tongue learns to switch instantly. Good. Now let's, add some sentences. Say this. I think this thing is thick. And then I think this thing is sick. It doesn't make any sense, right? Sounds funny, right? But that's how tiny changes make huge meaning shifts. Now again, a little faster. Don't let your tongue hide. Keep it out just a bit. Not so much scary, just a bit. One more. Thank you for thinking about this. Slow down. Thank you for thinking about this. Let's say, thank you for thinking about this. Oh man, this is crazy, but that's what you gotta do. Yeah, thank you for thinking about this. Nice going. See, it's not that hard. It's just practice. You're already getting better. Well, actually, you're building tongue muscle memory right now while training your TH, and coordination together. That's all you're doing. Oh, by the way, I wasn't born doing this right either. I'm not a native English speaker. Oh, come on. You can tell just by my face, right? So that means I had to train every sound myself in the first place. Exactly like what you're doing now. And that's why I know how to help you fix your pronunciation. I'm not a native speaker, but native speakers never had to learn this. They're born able to do this, but we have to. And that's our advantage. So don't copy them, train like us. That's all I want to say here. Okay, everybody. Well, this exciting, quiz time. I just want to test how much you have learned. So which sound did I say? I'll say 6 words. You tell me, which word I said. Let's dive in. Think. Yes. Think. Yes. Thin. Yes. Thin. Yes. Thank. Yeah. Thank. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So now let's make a sentence using them. I think the thin man sank after saying thank you. Well, this is what happened, right? So strange. Let's do it again slow. I think the thin man sank after saying thank you. I think the thin man sank after saying thank you. Let's slow down a little. I think the thin man sank after saying thank you. Could you hear the difference? Of course you can. If you did, amazing. If not, well, rewind and then train again. That's not a big deal. So, everybody, take it easy. Nice job, everybody. You've just cracked one of the hardest pairs for non-English native speakers. Just like think versus think. You can already feel it, right? Your mouth is doing something new, and that's progress. So in the next lesson, we'll move from your tongue to your lips. We're going to crack and w, and Those tiny lip and tongue movements decide whether you say very well or very well. So take a deep breath, and I'll see you in the next loop. Keep it up. Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is Jack. All right, time for your next challenge. You ready for this? Let's see if your lips and tongue can move like English. Say this out loud 3 times fast. We work very well. We work very well. We work very well. Can you do it? Sound simple? Not really. Most learners mix it up and end up saying very well instead of very well. That's our mission today. To fix the lip and the tongue mix-ups that change meaning. Oh yeah, why pronunciation matters again, all right? Well, quick story first. A student once told me, "Hey Jack, I can't say very well. The mouse just doesn't listen to me." That's true, because and a w use totally different muscles. One uses your teeth, and others use your lips. And unless you train them, they'll fight each other, every time you speak. That's why pronunciation is not about talent. It's about training these tiny muscles to obey you, to listen to you, man. All right, let's slow down and look closely. Your top teeth touch your bottom lip. I'm sorry, it doesn't have any skin wrapping around it. But what I mean here is you got to use your top teeth to touch your bottom lip. Like this. What? So air vibrates with your voice. Very voice view. Now what? Your lips, round forward. No teeth touching. Air flows smoothly out. That's what I'm saying. Like we wave window. Let's compare. What? Can you feel the difference? Can you feel it? That's it. Okay, let's compare. Can you hear it? Can you feel the difference? That's control, not luck. Now, combine them in pairs. Say it slowly. First, very well. Wave video. We were very warm. Now, a little faster. Keep your lips and teeth doing, different jobs. Feel that lip movement. That's your new muscle, memory building process. Okay, let's go a little faster. Very well. Wave video. We were very warm. See, it's not so hard, everybody. Very well. Wave video. We were very warm. Oh, by the way, this is just one slice of what we train in full Jack Fluency, program. Inside the main course, we go through 20 pairs like this with slow motion, mouth close-ups, and the daily drills. So if you want to join the first cohort, check the link, down below in the description area and get on the waiting list. All right? Back to practice. Yeah. Sentence level. Let's move on, to sentences. Repeat after me, everybody. We work very well. We work very well. We work very well. We were very warm. We were very warm. That's it. See, not so hard. We wave when we walk. We wave when we walk. Yeah, we wave while we walk. Now, let's focus purely on clarity. Say each sentence again, slowly, then faster. Keep your lips and teeth separate. No need to, link sounds here. This module is all about precision. We'll talk about connected speech in the next module. We can go a little faster. We work very well. We were very warm. We wave when we walk. Beautiful. All right, this one is very interesting. Now for another classic, mix-up. And Say right and light. Say right and light. Okay, I'm going to bring back my friend here. Yes. The tongue pulls back. No touch. Okay, like this. The tongue pulls back a little bit. No touch. Don't touch anywhere in your mouth. And protrude your lips a little bit. Okay, there's no lip, skin wrapping around, but don't touch it anywhere. Okay, Well, in terms of sound, well, this one is very tricky. You got to touch somewhere that is the tip of your tongue touches the back of your upper teeth, like this. Maybe we can do a little close up here. Don't stick it out. See? Well, see, very different. So try this. How to read them? Road, load. Read, lead. Now some sentences. Turn right at the light. Turn right at the light. Can you do it? Turn right at the light. You hear it? Two tiny sounds, two totally different meanings. Oh, yep. Here's a little challenge here. So, final round. Say this as fast as you can without mixing them up. Can you do it? Come on, try this. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yes. Okay. Do you love the real world? Oh, we really love this real world. Slow down. We really love this real world. Yeah, we really love this real world. Yeah, 6 words, 4 really risky sounds. What? Try this 3 times fast. We really love this real world. We really love this real world. We really love this real world. Oh, not make me a little out of breath. Hey, did you get it? If yes, awesome. If not, it's okay. You found the exact muscles to train, right? That's how we build, clarity and a confidence. I mean, sound by sound. Okay? Nice work, everybody. If you followed along, you can already feel it. Your mouth is doing things it didn't do before, and that's exactly the point. I'm not an native speaker, and neither are most of my students. So everything you are learning here comes from training that I've done, not talent. That's the non-native advantage. I mean, this was part 1 of the speaking, right? Where we focus on accuracy and control. In the next part, we'll continue with loop 3 and loop 4. We're going to train power pairs and learning how sounds start to feel smoother and more natural. So make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next part. Let me give you the big picture. This video is part of Jack Fu's mini pack, the system that I built after years of teaching non-native speakers how to speak English fluently. And by fluency, I don't mean speaking fast. I mean connection, how sounds, rhythm, and meaning flow together naturally. That's why this mini pack is designed as a fast, focused entry point to help you feel real progress without drowning in theory. I mean, inside the mini pack, there are 3 modules: speak right, sound accuracy, and mouth control; speak native, rhythm, linking, and a connected speech. And the last one is speaking real life expressions and emotional communication. So right now, you're in module 1, speak right, which is built around 4 short training loops. In this video, you'll start with the loop 1 and loop 2, and in the next part, we'll continue with loop 3 and loop 4. Well, things, start to flow even more naturally. All right? Nice work, everybody. If you followed along, you can already feel it. Your mouth is doing things it didn't do before, and that's exactly the point. I'm not a native speaker, and neither are most of my students. So everything you are learning here comes from training that I've done, not talent. That's the non-native advantage. I mean, this was part 1 of the speaking right, where we focus on accuracy and control. In the next part, we'll continue with loop 3 and loop 4. We're going to train power pairs and learning how sounds start to feel smoother and more natural. So make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next part. Okay, how do you feel? 感觉怎么样？如果你刚才能跟下来，哪怕只听懂了一部分，其实你已经很厉害了。英语不是天赋问题，而是 system strategy 方法和训练的问题。你可以把这条视频先收藏起来，慢慢听，反复听，用你自己的节奏来嘛，对吧？后面我还会持续发这种给普通人用的真实有效的英语内容。OK，keep it going。